If I manage to press the record button this time, today I'll show you how to recover data that you've deleted from CockroachDB. Let's head over to a terminal. I'll create a cluster, a table. I'll insert some junk data into that table, and then I'll delete 5 random rows of data from that table. So in order to recover the data, I'll use a time travel query. If I knew exactly when I deleted the data, that would be easy. I'd have the timestamp that I could plug into the time travel query. But let's say I don't. Let's find that timestamp now. This query will work against CockroachDB's internal statement statistics table to show me the queries that I've recently run. And at this point in time, we can see that I ran the delete. So I can work backwards from there to recover my data. Let's copy that out and see what the data looks like without the use of a time travel query. As expected, we only have 5 rows left in the table. 5 of them have been deleted. Now let's do a time travel query, but at the time of deletion. Again, we can see that at the point of deletion, we only had 5 rows remaining. Let's tweak that. So now we're only looking at the time just before the deletion. Our rows are safe. And this is because CockroachDB uses MVCC, multi-version concurrency control, and it keeps versions of the data so that if we accidentally delete them, we can always recover them, up to a period of by default 25 hours, which is when garbage collection will next run. I'll copy that timestamp and use that as the basis for the next query. This query will select everything out of the table at the point just before I deleted the data. So it's created a CSV file containing 10 rows. I'll copy that CSV path and now create a table into which I'll restore the data. This is a handy statement that will create a clone of the table using all of the columns that currently exist on that table. It won't copy any of the data, it will just create the shell of the table, which is perfect as that's what I'll use to restore the data into. Let's restore the data. As we can see, the job succeeded and it's copied 10 rows of data. Let's see what they look like. Our data is safe. Finally, I'll backfill the original table from which I deleted the data using this recovered data. The onConflict do nothing will make this query idempotent. Anything that already exists in the table will be left as it is. And finally, let's see what the data looks like in the original table now. Crisis averted. So, in summary, you can use CockroachDB's time travel queries along with the import into statement to recover data that you've accidentally deleted.